called the 10 virgins. 5 of them were wise and 5 of them were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. Why didn't they take any oil with them? Because they did not have the anointing. For the Lord has poured out the spirit of deep sleep upon you and has closed your eyes. The vision has become to you like a book that has been sealed, which they deliver unto someone and say, "Can you read this for us?" And they answer, "I can't, it's sealed." Those are the foolish bridesmaids. They even had the nerve to tell the wise bridesmaids, "Hey, let me get some of your oil." But the wise answer saying, "Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you, but go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. For the vision has been closed to you. Even if I try to read this to you, you're not going to be able to understand it, because the words have been sealed. Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end." And they sung a new song saying, "Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof. For thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to God by the blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation, and has made us unto our God kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth." You know, these foolish bridesmaids, these false bridesmaids, these wicked virgins, Babylon the Great, the old harlot, you know who they remind me of? In Proverbs chapter 1, where it says, "My son, if these false, wicked bridesmaids entice thee, consent thou not. If they say, 'Come with us, cast in thy lot among us, let us have one purse. Let us have some of your oil.'" They were trying to take away the anointing that the bridesmaid had. "Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Christ, or there, believe it not. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, in so as much that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Behold, I have told you before." Look at that, huh? False Christ, false virgins, even if possible, they will deceive the very elect. "Let us get some of your oil." They're trying to deceive the elect. So this is what's happening here. This woman, right, clothed with the sun, standing on the moon, a crown of 12 stars on her head. She's pregnant. She's in labor pains. She's about to have a child. This child is to reign over all the nations. The devil is trying to devour this child as soon as it's born. But God captured this son, sat him upon the throne. And then there was a war. Satan was cast down with his angels out of the heavenly realms. And then it says, "For salvation, power, the kingdom of our God, the authority of his Christ has come. For the accuser of our brethren has been cast down." This is the new birth. "And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord. And shall make him a quick understanding in the fear of the Lord. And he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears. But with righteousness shall he judge the poor, and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth. And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. And righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins, and faithfulness the girdle of his reins." This is the new birth from this woman that's clothed with the sun, standing on the moon. "For by wisdom Jah created, by knowledge he established." And we are given the spirit of knowledge, wisdom, power. For salvation, power, the kingdom of our God has come, and the authority of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren has been cast down. Everybody have a blessed day. Shalom. Proverbs chapter 2, "My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thy ear unto wisdom, and apply thy heart to understanding. Yea, if thou criest after knowledge, and liftest up thy voice for understanding, if thou seekest her as silver, and searchest for her as for hid treasures, then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord, and find the knowledge of God. For the Lord giveth wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly. He keepeth the paths of judgment, and preserveth the way of his saints. Then shalt thou understand righteousness and judgment and equity, yea, every good path. When wisdom entereth into thy heart, and knowledge is pleasant to thy soul, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee, to deliver thee from the way of the evil man, and from the man that speaketh forward things, who leave the paths of uprightness, who leave the paths of uprightness to walk in the ways of darkness. Proverbs 2:21, for the upright shall dwell in the land, and the perfect shall remain in it. But the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, and the transgressors shall be rooted out of it.